today. Very good afternoon again to everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आज आपने आपका वक्त और टाइम निकाला संडे को. We also know that these are very unprecedented times with the current situation of COVID in the country, and a lot of people are suffering. Right now, a lot of families also are going through some hard times. A lot of people I also know within my family or friends, are also going into this hard time. So let's all, hope and pray that everything gets back to normal as soon as possible. बट थैंक यू सो मच. आप लोग ने अपना वक्त और कीमती वक्त और टाइम निकाला संडे के दिन ये सेशन ज्वाइन करने के लिए. ऑन द पॉजिटिव नोट, वी कैन ऑल्सो लुक पॉजिटिवली. हम आगे भी बढ़ के देख सकते हैं कि if we are looking at upgrading our lifestyle, from what we are doing today, if we are looking at अगर हम अपने बच्चों के फ्यूचर देख रहे हैं, हमारे किड्स फ्यूचर देख रहे हैं, now is the right time. If we are looking at a future for the family, अगर हम अपना फैमिली का फ्यूचर देख रहे हैं for the next generations to come, again this is the right time. And most importantly, if we are looking at making money, this is the right time, to also think about it, also look at it in a very critical way. And that's where our company, हमारी जो company है Phoenix Business Advisory, comes into play to help you secure these dreams, as well. So we will very quickly go through this webinar today. We will just spend about 10 to 15 minutes on a quick presentation on हम क्या करते हैं. उसके बाद we will directly jump into a lot of question and answers. A lot of people have already sent me a lot of questions which they wanted answers to. Just in case we cannot cover in this entire 45 minutes session में अगर हम cover नहीं कर पाते सबके questions, please do not worry. We will personally call you next week to answer all your questions as well. Also today on the panel, I have Mr. Karthikeya Chauhan, who's our VP Investor Relations, who is based out of Sydney, Australia. Fortunately, Karthikeya is in India right now, and he's also there in one of our panelists who will be answering a lot of your technical questions. आपके कुछ भी अगर technical questions है, we will be going live to a Q&A session. अगर आप अपने screen पे देखोगे, there is a Q&A tab. Please post all your questions on the Q&A tab. My colleague Rakesh will be also answering some of your questions on that tab, and we will also be picking and choosing a certain clients who are today live, आज जो live है, also for this. So let's go on. So welcome today for this 5th webinar of Phoenix Business Advisory Australia. Just taking you through about some of the things we actually do. हम क्या करते हैं? So we are mainly into business migration, business advisory, and property advisory over here. From a business migration point of view, हम क्या करते हैं? हम अपने clients को mainly PR solutions दिखाते हैं migrate करने के लिए. अगर जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में migration के लिए देख रहे हैं, हम उनको PR दिलाते हैं, permanent residency. क्योंकि एक बार आपको permanent residency मिल जाता है, then you are open to conduct business in Australia. You are open to buy property also in Australia, और हम उस पे focus करते हैं. Because of business migration, we do only business and only Australia and only business migration. We also look at property advisory and business advisory. So in business advisory, हम लोग mainly आपको suggest करते हैं क्या business वहाँ पे खोलना है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में. आप क्या business खोल सकते हैं, आपको कुछ acquire करना है, आपको कुछ JV करना है, आपको छोटा सा franchisee लेना है, आपको अपना current business वहाँ पे expand करना है. तो ये सारे एडवाइजरी सॉल्यूशंस हमारी टीम आपके पास दे विल कम बैक टू यू गिविंग यू सॉल्यूशंस फॉर दैट. एंड ऑफ कोर्स प्रॉपर्टी एडवाइजरी सॉल्यूशंस एज वेल. आपको ऑस्ट्रेलिया में अगर प्रॉपर्टी खरीदना है, आप अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया में बिजनेस माइग्रेशन के थ्रू जा रहे हो और अगर आपने डिसाइड किया है आपको मेनली ROI देखना है, my team will also advise you to buy a certain property in a certain location जहाँ पे आपका ROI बढ़ जाए, जहाँ पे आपका रेंटल इनकम भी हाई है. तो we look at a property advisory solution. अगर आप देख रहे हो फैमिली वहाँ पे बसाने के लिए, then obviously they will advise you to look at an urban area in that city as well, जहाँ पे आप वही अमाउंट में आप बड़ा सा घर भी ले सकते हो. So these are some of the main key businesses that we are into. Just a small video also to take you through what we exactly do.
Phoenix Business Advisory. We helps you in business migration, business advisory and property advisory. We are having a team of highly experienced and qualified global business experts. and immigration specialist to guide you accordingly. We expertise in doing only business visa and only for Australia for HNI and Ultra HNI clients. Phoenix launched in 2014 as a one-stop solution for all the client needs. Phoenix is equipped with all the required licenses for business migration. Professional team members joined us from various industries like immigration, real estate, hospitality, automobiles, IT, banking, etc. From CA, lawyers and management professionals from Australia who are familiar with all rules and regulations related to business migration. Initial assessment report is prepared to ensure the client is eligible. Investment strategies are discussed in advance. For all the subclasses 188A, 188B and 132A, we have documented a process which is explained and shared in details. Fees is charged in installments, as per work in progress and file stage. Strong assessment process in Australia on 5 levels checks which give a clear picture, before application 2-way filtration process in India and Sydney. We have fully functional offices in India as well as Australia. We provide exploration trips where you can see your future business and social engagement options in Australia. There are 2-level documentation in which everything is in writing. Client assessment agreement and business migration agreement. There is no hidden cost as everything is documented. The whole process and conditions with fee structure is shown on paper. Successful client testimonials are available on our website. No misleading terms and conditions. 100% success ratio with 0 rejection till date. We have strong media presence.
Great. So this was just in a nutshell, छोटा सा कि हम क्या करते हैं, just for you to understand. Also from our global and India footprints, हमारे जो offices है, currently we are located in Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Ahmedabad में हमारा काफी बड़ा setup है. We have 3 offices in Ahmedabad, Surat, Chandigarh, Ludhiana, Delhi, and also a setup in Dubai as well. And of course, our global footprint is currently in Sydney, Australia, because we also feel आपको वहाँ पे जब आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाते हो, आपको local support की जरूरत है, and hence we have a local team sitting in Australia as well for that need. Just taking you through our leadership team, Mr. MP Singh, who's the CEO and brainchild of this company, very dynamic individual based out of Delhi. We also have Mr. Vishnu Kumar, who's our Chief Operating Officer, who's based out of Bangalore. Karthikeya, who's one of our panelists here today for this webinar. Karthikeya is our Vice President, Investor Relations in the company. He's the man who also would be in touch with you to create business plans and also advise you on the best business solutions in Australia. Of course, that's me, Trishal Rao. I'm the General Manager, India for Phoenix Business Advisory. We also have Anurag Nagar, who's our B2B head. I also saw a lot of questions yesterday from certain B2B partners, and if not already, Anurag would have contacted you as well. We have Rakesh Lalchandani, who's our B2C business head here in India. Also Tejendra, who's our branch head in Surat, and Gorang Wadhwa, who's our branch head in Delhi. So that's our core team here in Phoenix as well. So just very quickly, like I mentioned to you, मैंने जो starting में बोला था कि now is the right time to consider business PR in Australia, and why? हमारे काफी rules and regulations जो है change होने वाले हैं. काफी time से जो हमारा 188A subclass में जो basic criteria थे are changing, and just wanted to let all our viewers today, we have more than 70 to 80 participants today live. That lot of rules and regulations are changing. हमारा जो 132 subclass था वो निकल चुका है. The last date was around 15th of April. So 132 subclass is not there anymore. It is already gone out. We don't know later if there will be any new introductions as well. लेकिन as of now 132 subclass is not there, which was the direct PR option as well. हमारा जो subclass 188A है, 188A में जो है उसमें जस्ट टू टेक यू दैट, जो पहले 2.5 करोड़ का एनुअल टर्नओवर था, दिस इज गोइंग टू चेंज नाउ इफेक्टिव 1st of July टू 4 CR एनुअल टर्नओवर। तो ये ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 करोड़ से बढ़ने वाला है। ऑल्सो जो 4 CR का एसेट्स थे, which was the minimum qualification as well, it is going to become 6.5 CR, तो ये भी बढ़ने वाला है from 1st of July। अभी हमने 1st of July बोला था कि ये सारे चेंजेस होने वाले हैं, बट 1st of July is basically from the time you apply or you get your confirmation for your nomination। तो यूजली जो कंफर्मेशन है आपको अराउंड 45 डेज लगता है, 30 to 45 days। So effective first week of May or around 15th of May, we will kind of stop accepting nominations on the old regime। So those of you who are seriously considering Australia, those of you who are seriously considering some of the points which I had mentioned, from an upgrade of lifestyle, from your kids' future to your kids' schooling, to your family settling down there, to making money and business expansion, now is the right time, for you to consider this as well. We will talk about this a little more in detail later as well. Just a little small poll which I'm sending out to all you guys right now, considering the changes expected in 2021, which I just explained, मैंने अभी जो explain किया था, काफी changes start होने वाले next 1-2 महीने में। Would you be willing to speed up your chance of filing your expression of interest? तो expression of interest है जो initial stage है। एक बार आप जब qualify हो जाते हो तो हम expression of interest के लिए we usually file for it। So I'm sending out a poll to all of you। आपके स्क्रीन के सामने एक पोल क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा। You have to basically answer yes or no। We have 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, I will be closing this poll। Just want to understand from all our viewers today, we have close to 100 viewers who have joined this webinar today. What exactly is your answer? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I am ending this poll right now। Also sharing the results of this poll with all of you right now. So around 53% said yes. So I understand out of the 100 people who are live today, around 53 people have said yes. We would be willing to speed up our chances to know more. But I know you all have a lot of questions which we are here today to answer as well. Some of you have said no, around 9%, that you're not willing to speed up your process। I also know that it is an emotional decision. It is a decision that involves the family, the kids, the parents, joint families as well। So you would like to take it a little slow and understand a little bit more। So I completely agree with you। And some of you have also said maybe as well, because maybe there are certain questions that first needs to be answered। आपके कुछ questions है, पहले आपको जानना है कि ये इसका क्या है, इसका क्या स्ट्रैटेजी है, बिजनेस क्या कर सकते हैं, वहां जाके क्या करूंगा। And only after that you might want to make a decision as well। So thank you very much for answering this poll for us। It makes us also understand कि हमारे जो clients है, what is it there, in their minds as well। Yeah, just going on to the next slide, just very quickly। हम जो पहला जो चीज करते हैं, फर्स्ट थिंग इज एज सुन एज वी गेट इन टच विद यू, हम आपका एक इनिशियल असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट कराते हैं। जो इनिशियल असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट है सबसे क्रिटिकल है, क्योंकि ये जो है इट बेसिकली टॉक्स अबाउट आपके जो एसेट्स है, पेपर पे आप जो दिखाते हो, आपके जो टर्नओवर है, आपका जो एज क्वालिफिकेशन है, इट इज वेरी क्रिटिकल एंड इम्पोर्टेंट। क्योंकि आपको असेसमेंट के थ्रू मेरी जो टीम है सिडनी में, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, जो लीगल टीम है, ऑपरेशंस टीम है, एडवाइजरी टीम है, अकाउंटिंग एंड फाइनेंस टीम है, ये सब आपके फाइल पे काम करते हैं। एंड दे बेसिकली कम बैक within 7 working days on a report that talks to us or talks to you about your qualification। It talks to you about your points। ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जो स्टेट्स है, सारे स्टेट्स के अलग अलग पॉइंट्स और नॉर्म्स है, सारे स्टेट्स के अलग अलग बिजनेस नीड है। तो हमें हमारा जो टीम है उनको वो मैच करना है आपका बिजनेस और ऑल्सो जो स्टेट का रिक्वायरमेंट है एज वेल। सो वी ऑल्सो कम बैक विद कंसल्टिंग सोल्यूशंस टू यू, कि आप वहां पे जाके कौन से स्टेट में क्वालिफाई हो जाते हो, आप वहां पे जाके क्या बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, आपका इंडिया में आपका नीड क्या है आपके बिजनेस के बारे में, आपको इंडिया में सेल्फ मैनेज, अगर आपका बिजनेस में आपका काफी टाइम लगता है तो आप सिडनी में आप ऑटोनॉमस या सेमी ऑटोनॉमस बिजनेस ऑप्शंस देख सकते हो, जहाँ पे आप इंडिया में भी बैठ के मैनेज कर सकते हो. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द ऑप्शंस दे विल कंक्लूड विद यू ओवर द बिजनेस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, क्रिएटिंग अ मिनी बिजनेस प्लान फॉर यू. आपका वहाँ पे कितना कैपिटल रिक्वायरमेंट होगा जब आप बिजनेस स्टार्ट करोगे. प्लस दे विल ऑल्सो कवर द रियल एस्टेट एंगल. फ्रॉम अ रियल एस्टेट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू वी विल अंडरस्टैंड कि हमारे जो क्लाइंट्स है, आप वहाँ पे जब जाओगे तो आपका मेन इंटेंशन क्या है. आपका मेन इंटेंशन पैसे बनाने का है, आपका मेन इंटेंशन आपके बच्चों के पढ़ाई का है, आपका मेन इंटेंशन वहाँ पे फैमिली को सेटल करना है. तो आपके इंटेंशन के हिसाब से हमारी रियल एस्टेट एडवाइजरी टीम आपको ट्रेंड्स दिखाएंगे. आप जो भी सिटी वहाँ पे चूज करोगे या जो भी स्टेट चूज करेंगे, आपको रियल एस्टेट के ट्रेंड्स दिखाएंगे आगे के पीछे के, सो दैट यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग योर मनी, यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन द राइट प्लेस. बिकॉज हमारा जो मकसद है, हमारा जो ड्रीम है, इज टू मेक श्योर दैट यू मेक मनी. बिकॉज इफ यू मेक मनी वी मेक मनी, and if you are successful we are successful as well. So initial assessment report is of utmost importance, very very critical. हम उनको जन्म कुंडली बोलते हैं यहाँ पे फिनिक्स में. और अगर मैं आपके पास या डॉक्टर के पास जाओ तो डॉक्टर हैज टू डू माय, इफ आई गो टू द डॉक्टर, मैं तो आगे से फिट लग रहा हूँ, लेकिन डॉक्टर जी बोलते हैं कि नहीं जी आपको वहाँ पे ब्लड टेस्ट करना है, आपको सीटी स्कैन करना है. फिर मेरे को रिपोर्ट पे पता चल जाता है कि मेरे को बीपी का प्रॉब्लम है या डायबिटीज का प्रॉब्लम है. सो इनिशियल असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट इज वेरी सिमिलर, क्योंकि असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट के बिना हम आपका फाइल आगे बढ़ा ही नहीं सकते. क्योंकि आज तक जो भी हमने केसेस आगे बढ़ाए, हमारा सक्सेस रेट 100% हुआ, एंड वी वांट टू मेंटेन दैट 100% ट्रेंड एंड सक्सेस रेट एज वेल. सो इवन इफ देयर इज अ 1% डाउट कि आपके असेसमेंट आगे बढ़ नहीं सकता, हम आपका असेसमेंट आगे ही नहीं बढ़ाते, आपको पूरा वो पैसा भी रिफंड करवा देते हैं. सो इट इज बेसिकली, as I mentioned, it includes the business visa subclass, which state you are eligible to, what is the investment criteria, what are the examples of business investments, आपका average cost of property कितना होगा, और अगर आपका कोई भी any specific questions है business के बारे में, real estate के बारे में as well, और what are the conditions जो आपको वहाँ पे fulfill करना है. So this is utmost importance. That's why I wanted to spend a little bit of time on the initial assessment, because most of our team members, when they talk to you, they will be always talking to you first about initial assessment, because only after looking at your assessment we will be able to guide you in a very proper way as well, in all transparency. Okay, so that was mostly covering about what we do. We are featured on a lot of media channels. We are featured on Forbes. A lot of our videos have come on CNBC News as well. आप अगर हमारे Facebook profile पे जाओगे, please do follow us. You will be updated. Please do subscribe as well with us. You will be updated with all the relevant news as well. You can follow us on YouTube, channels as well. You will see all our past videos as well. That will give you a lot of trust and credibility to us as well when you deal with us as well. So getting back to the question and answers right now, Kirtan, if you can also get Kartike, आप अपने जो questions है आप Q&A section में डाल सकते हैं. A lot of you have also sent me questions last evening, which I've also got and happy to answer. And while you are posting your questions, we will start picking them up one by one. And Kartike or myself will be happy to answer them as well. So the first question I have, yesterday, Mr. Rajiv Gupta and Mr. Vikas Chadda had sent me. The question is, what is the time frame to get permanent residency in Australia? So the time frame is basically once we start your case, अगर हम आपका केस अभी अप्रैल में स्टार्ट करते हैं, आपका जो नॉमिनेशन है 1 महीने में लॉन्च हो जाता है विद इन अ मंथ्स टाइम आफ्टर डूइंग द इनिशियल असेसमेंट, जिसके बारे में मैंने आपसे बात किया था. जैसे ही आपका नॉमिनेशन लॉन्च हो जाता है, आपका कंफर्मेशन आ जाता है विद इन 30 to 40 days. तो अगर आपने अप्रैल में स्टार्ट किया तो करीबन आपका जून में आपका वीजा लॉन्च हो जाएगा. उसके बाद आप 15 से 18 महीने ले लो. So you're talking about August, September next year is by when you will get your temporary residency. टेम्पररी रेजिडेंसी आपको मिलने के बाद आपको 4.3 इयर्स का टेम्पररी रेजिडेंसी मिलता है, आपके पूरे फैमिली को मिलता है, विच इज हस्बैंड, वाइफ एंड किड्स हु आर बिलो 23. टेम्पररी रेजिडेंसी के बाद आपको वहां पे कुछ क्राइटेरियाज फुलफिल करने होते हैं. क्राइटेरियाज आर, यू नीड टू इन्वेस्ट सर्टेन मनीज ओवर देयर स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 3 CR. ये जो 3 CR है इज डिवाइडेड इनटू property and divide it into business. That is where my property advisory team और हमारे जो business advisory team come into play as well. वहां पे आपको 1.5 CR का turnover दिखाना पड़ता है, which is around 75,000 Australian dollars, which is not very difficult. It is an average salary of any citizen in Australia. Most of the people fulfill this within 2 years or 3 years, so you don't have to wait for 4.3 years. जैसे ही आपका ये fulfill हो जाता है, आपको PR मिल जाता है. So I hope I answered your question, Mr. Gupta and Mr. Chadda, as well. So this is the main, deal in regards to the same as well. I also have Mr. Onkar Singh, who is asked what is the procedure for investments and PR. So very similar to what I exactly answered. To give you also a little bit of more information, हमारा सब क्लास है 188A. 188A में आज के दिन के हिसाब से आपको 2.5 करोड़ का टर्नओवर दिखाना पड़ता है. ये जो टर्नओवर है मिनिमम 2 साल का होना चाहिए. जो ऑस्ट्रेलियन गवर्नमेंट है वो आपके बेस्ट 2 years लेते हैं आउट ऑफ द लास्ट 4 years. Remember, best 2 years out of the last 4 years as well. उसमें 2.5 करोड़ का मिनिमम टर्नओवर दिखाना पड़ता है. हमें एक डॉक्यूमेंटेशन दिखाना पड़ता है कि एसेट्स मिनिमम 4.5 CR के हैं. जब हम एसेट्स बोलते हैं, these assets can be all movable, immovable property, land, bonds, fixed deposit, gold, cash in hand जो CA certified है, all these can be considered as well. ये जो है again needs to be for minimum 2 years under your name as well. If you have these points and if you are below 55 years, you are eligible for 188A. इसमें जो business है उसमें आपका 30% minimum share होना चाहिए, shareholding of the business as well. और आपको वहां पे 3 करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट करना होता है. Just to let you know. जो दूसरा 188B है, इसमें if your turnover is less than 2.5 crores or you are not doing business as well, लेकिन आपके एसेट्स जो है 12 करोड़ के ऊपर है या 11.5 करोड़ के ऊपर है और उसमें आपका मिनिमम शेयर अगर आपका बिजनेस है अगर वो भी 10% है तो आप फिर भी एलिजिबल हो जाते हो. लेकिन आपको वहां पे बॉन्ड्स में, गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स में यू नीड टू इन्वेस्ट योर मनी. These money is locked in for 4.3 years. After 4.3 years, you get this money back as well. Again, before we proceed to all this, coming back to the first point that you need to do your initial assessment report as well, which is of utmost importance and very critical as well. Before I go to the next question to Karthike, I will just answer one more question. Mr. Harshvardhan Apte from Pune. He wants to know the PR and investment procedure. He also wants to know, which I've already answered, wants to know what are the business opportunities available in Australia. Very good question. वो पूछ रहे हैं कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में क्या business opportunities है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में. तो मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जो हर स्टेट है, आपने न्यू साउथ वेल्स लिया या आपने विक्टोरिया लिया या आपने पर्थ लिया या आपने नॉर्दर्न टेरिटरी और वेस्टर्न ऑस्ट्रेलिया और टास्मेनिया लिया, हर स्टेट का अलग अलग रिक्वायरमेंट है. सो इट्स वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिमिलर टू इंडिया. जैसे आपने अगर पंजाब बोल दिया या हरियाणा बोल दिया तो वहां पे एग्रीकल्चर का काफी रिक्वायरमेंट है. वेरी सिमिलर कि अगर आप एग्रीकल्चर बिजनेस देख रहे हो तो वहां पे पर्थ में ज्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट है, वहां पे स्टेट का भी काफी ज्यादा रिक्वायरमेंट है. अगर आप आईटी और इंफ्रा देख रहे हो तो सिडनी में, न्यू साउथ वेल्स में, विक्टोरिया में काफी रिक्वायरमेंट है. अगर आप रियल एस्टेट देख रहे हो तो मेलबर्न, विक्टोरिया में काफी रिक्वायरमेंट है as well. But if you are looking at some of the top 5 industries right now that are doing well and flourishing in Australia, it is mainly IT and telecom. It is also finance as well, healthcare, mining, construction. These are some of the good businesses, to look in and getting into real estate, as well. Australia does breed on travel and tourism, but maybe now it's not the right time. But in a year's time, once the bubble gets over, और जैसे उनके जो borders खुल जाएंगे, then that is also something you can also consider. क्योंकि जैसे मैंने initially कहा था कि we need to match your business along with the requirement of the state. So that is very, very important as well. अगर आप state specific देखोगे तो न्यू साउथ वेल्स में लॉजिस्टिक्स, फूड बिजनेस, रियल एस्टेट, पर्थ में एग्रीकल्चर, तो आपका ग्रोथ ऑफ बिजनेस इज कंप्लीटली डिपेंडिंग ऑन यू, एज वेल. आपको ऑटोमेशन बिजनेस देखना है या सेमी ऑटोमेशन बिजनेस देखना है. सो ऑल दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन यू एज वेल. Kirtan, if you can get Karthike on, we will answer also some questions on the chat as well. So we have Mr. Aman Goyal. who has asked a question. If I am one of the directors in a private limited company in India and your turnover of the company is 4 CR and I have personal assets of 2 CR bought recently in Feb 2021, can we get Mr. Aman Goyal
Yeah.
live as well? Mr. Aman Goyal, are you there? Kirtan, can we unmute Mr. Aman Goyal? Okay, we'll get back to another question. Somebody has asked, how is the scrap export business in Australia? Karthikeya, if you want to take that one.
Yeah, so scrap metal recycling or scrap metal business is definitely has good prospect in Western Australia, but initial investment will be much higher, but definitely can export it to other industry. So that is the thing. I've answered this question online actually. I believe so, and is anonymous attendee because anonymous attendee has asked about it.
Yeah,
That's the thing. So I would suggest there are a lot of renewable resources, renewable recycling businesses out there which are much better in the same amount of investment. So I wouldn't suggest somebody who is actually going to Australia initially at this level to go and enter into scrap metal recycling, because I believe if you see overseas, Africa is doing much better. But if you want to uh, export iron ore out of Australia, that is a good business, I would say, instead of doing the scrap metal recycling or anything.
Great. Thank you, Karthikeya.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Rahul Chandana, who has asked that do we need to show 3 crores initially? I think in investments there. I
Investment.
Can ask.
Uh,
Go ahead.
yeah. Do you want to answer, Trishal?
Sure. So, Mr. Rahul, just to answer your question, that once you get your temporary residency, which is the TR for 188A, the 3 crores investment that you need to do, you get a period of 2 years, which is also slightly extendable. तो आपको काफी टाइम मिल जाता है वो प्लान करने में वहाँ पे जो आपको एसेट्स में रियल एस्टेट में और बिजनेस में वहाँ पे जो इन्वेस्ट करना होता है एंड आवर टीम्स विल बी कंटिन्यूअसली इन टच विद यू रिगार्डिंग द सेम. So the good part about Australia compared to many other countries is that पहले आपको वीजा मिलता है, it is visa first and then investment later. काफी जो दूसरे कंट्रीज है वहां पे आपको पहले इन्वेस्टमेंट्स दिखाने पड़ते हैं, इन्वेस्टमेंट करना होता है, आपको थर्ड पार्टी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करना होता है, ऑल योर हार्ड अर्न्ड मनी, एंड देन वेट टू लुक एट एनी ROI. देयर इज मोर रिस्क इन दैट एज वेल. दिस इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया इट इज मच बेटर क्योंकि पहले आपको वीजा मिलता है, फिर आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट करना पड़ता है, प्लस आपको टाइम भी मिलता है उसके लिए. द गुड पार्ट इज कि यू ओपन एन अकाउंट इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, आप ही के नाम से, कॉमनवेल्थ बैंक वहां पे जो नेशनलाइज्ड बैंक है, आप अकाउंट खोलते हो. इंडिया से आप ही के अकाउंट से ऑस्ट्रेलिया में आप ही के अकाउंट में आप पैसे वहां पे भेजते हो और आप ही के अकाउंट से यू स्टार्ट मेकिंग दोज इन्वेस्टमेंट्स. सो द होल कंट्रोल इज विद यू. आपका जो पैसा है, देयर इज नो थर्ड पार्टी, सेकंड पार्टी कमिंग इन दीज ट्रांजैक्शंस बिटवीन इंडिया एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया. सो यू हैव टोटल कंट्रोल, प्लस you also have the time to discuss and decide on how you want to make those strategic investments as well. So I hope I answered your question, Mr. Chandana.
Yeah, I have a small question.
Yes.
Initially, we need to show means we can deposit, for example, 2 CR initially, and later we can invest the money. Still, we get the visa for 4 years.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Mr. Chandana, I'll answer this. Sorry. The thing is, initially, when you get the visa, normally any person wouldn't actually go there without finding a business opportunity, will not invest anything. So what we suggest is you can transfer the money from here to there, which is 2 CR, and later down the track, you have to invest the money. But once the visa comes in the starting, it's always for 4 years and 3 months. It doesn't changes. And if you are not able somehow to bring 3 CR or $600,000 into Australia, By the end of 4 years and 3 months, we can always ask for an extension of 2 more years in order to invest more money, right? So that's the thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We have Mr. Sanjay Selukar, who has asked about small hotel business of 15 to 20 rooms as an opportunity to open in Australia.
Just a second. So a hotel for 13 or 14 rooms or a motel in a regional area is definitely a good choice. There are two types that how we can obtain this. One is freehold, where you actually buy off the hotel, which is not available for temporary residents, right? Because we need to get a Foreign Investment Review Board's approval for it. I would suggest anyone who is going initially into Australia, it definitely takes a lot of time to understand the know-how of the business and everything. So give it a while, but take the property on leasehold, which is for 15 years at least, which is not a lot of initial investment, but definitely can get into this business. Because I will suggest in New South Wales can consider Byron Bay, which is a very hub of tourists for every single person who is coming from overseas to Australia is definitely going to go in Byron Bay and will be staying in a motel. So 14 rooms of motel in that area will definitely be fruitful and will be feasible.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks for answering that.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Selukar also has one more question regarding restaurant businesses and service apartment businesses.
Service apartment businesses. What about small hotel? Okay. So service apartment business, definitely get into the real estate or the property development business. Cannot do it because New South Wales doesn't allow it. For that, we do need to wait for South Australia to open up back again after 1st of July. So in South Australia, you can definitely create a hotel or a small serviced apartment building, and later down the track, you have to sell it, and that's pretty much the thing. But if you want to open up a serviced apartment thing, you have to lease the whole building and start co-living spaces or the serviced apartment business if you want to. It does require a lot of headaches initially, and it is not a semi-autonomous or autonomous business or something that we can be there every single day for helping you out. This is something if you have done before, then we can say that you can do it in there as well. But certainly this is not something that we are into.
Got it.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Kadiala. He said, in India, I'm doing manufacturing of construction chemicals and waterproofing chemicals. Can
Yeah.
I open my branch office or a business there in Australia? And how's the growth there in Australia for my business, if you have any?
Waterproofing products does needs to get like certified, but it's not a very hard process. I was into the building industry for a very long time, so I can definitely tell you that waterproofing industry and the like chemical mixes which gets mixed into the tile grouts or the other places are definitely it is a good business. The industry will show a lot of growth. You can open up a captive unit as a wholesaler. Doesn't require a lot of investment initially. Can start by sending sample products, and then a little bit of marketing will be needed, but definitely can show a lot of growth in future.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I hope that has answered your question, sir. We have Mr. Chauhan, who's asking about cinema exhibition business or movie theaters in Australia.
Movie theaters are see, they're like we have Inox here, they have Hoyts, right? For Indian cinemas and everything. But definitely I wouldn't suggest that, because everybody is going towards Netflix and Amazon Prime and everything. A lot of people have stopped going to the movie theaters and cinematic thing. So can do it, but certainly I cannot guarantee that this business will be fruitful in future. If I have to say, then definitely I would say that big screens or 7D or 5D cinemas or something like those will be a profitable venture, but will require a lot of investment for sure. Have to buy a franchisee or have to get in contact with VMAX or something. But certainly I wouldn't suggest this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get in touch with us, sir. We can also advise you on what is the best, option and any reason for considering this business as well, and we can probably advise you accordingly as well. Thank you so much. I have Mr. Rajiv Bedi, who has asked, is there any age criteria to apply for resident visa? Yes.
Yes.
I had a permanent visa from 2005 to 10, but due to my lucrative job in India, I did not shift at that time during my PR. Will that help in my new application now if I apply for PR?
Yes, it will help because you have shown that you have, the uh, understanding of Australia, the Australian values and everything. So definitely a person who has lived in Australia back in the day and have certainly contributed towards the society and has paid all the taxes and everything. Definitely the Australian government will be much more, will be considering that and will be taken in consideration while granting a visa in future as well. So that is something that will help you for sure.
Great. We have Mr. Kuldeep Singh Gill wants to know about manufacturing of exports industry. I know a lot of clients are into import export as well. So any
Manufacturing of or export industry, right?
yes.
Manufacturing industries, Australia is investing into India for manufacturing. So manufacturing is not something that I will suggest to anybody. Does require a lot of investment because you have to buy a lot of machines. You have to set up the whole thing for there, and it's just a lot of investment in plant and machinery in future, right? For export, I would suggest that dairy products, export of wine can be done and will be really fruitful business because in India we are definitely importing a lot of wine from Australia. We can definitely buy barrels from there, can send here and start bottling and packaging in India. So that way we can say made in Australia but packaged in India. So it will be contributing towards both the economies.
Great.
Yeah.
Mr. Raghavendra Singh is saying that he is a lawyer based in India and he has
Yeah.
his own firm. So his question is that what are the business opportunities for lawyers in Australia and how I can expand my firm there? I know it's a technical question because the laws are different in both countries.
Laws are different, have to start it back again because if it was a chartered accountant or something, then definitely a taxation or business law paper would have given him the right to work there or practice there. But lawyer thing, I do have to look into it. Certainly, I do not as well know into as I'm not connected with a lot of lawyers. I'm connected with immigration lawyers and migration agents. So certainly immigration law is way too different in Australia. So definitely have to start the course back again, have to clear it.
All right, sir. I hope that answered your question. Mr. Rajiv Bedi says he's 56 and would he still be able to apply?
Yes, certainly only two states offer above the age criteria, which is South Australia and Western Australia. South Australia currently is definitely exhausted its quota. I would say Western Australia, definitely we can apply within the given requirements, which is currently running. After 1st of July, we can apply for South Australia and Western Australia, both given that they open their state nomination guidelines back again. Um, Definitely the investment will be twice almost as compared to the other 188A visa holders. But similar requirements will be there for the 888 PR visa. And for a 888 visa, age is not considered. So definitely the PR can come easily.
Great.
Yeah.
We have a client who's asked, is getting a PR through business route easier for New Zealand than Australia?
Certainly, I can answer for Australia, not for New Zealand. Maybe New Zealand is easier, or maybe it's tough. But certainly, if I don't have any knowledge for the New Zealand thing, then I wouldn't be able to answer that. So sorry for that.
Mr. Chauhan wants to know about QSR franchise opportunities. Are they available?
QSR. I have to look for QSR business. Can we put him on microphone? Like,
Yeah.
unmute
Kirtan,
him.
can you get Mr. Chauhan, Vishek Chauhan?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Mr. Chauhan. Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I just
Good
wanted to know regarding quick service restaurants like Subway, Quiznos, etc. If the franchise opportunities, how are they? And if we could invest, could we do well in those areas?
A franchisee for McDonald's or Subway, only McDonald's and Hungry Jack's is something that is not going to contribute towards the economy. Hence, New South Wales or any other state would not be appreciating that. But definitely, the small food franchisees, or you can say a Portos, which is a burger restaurant or something, so definitely can buy into that. Can look into those franchisee as well. If we want to buy existing business or buy existing share into these sort of franchisees, can be done as well.
Okay.
It's not a problem. They will definitely be able to get the PR after that. So that's not a problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir.
Thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Ginny or Miss Ginny has mentioned that my visa was rejected in 2020 as the visa officer didn't accept my investments. Is there any way out to reopen that file? Can we get
A file which is where the decision have been noted and the visa has been refused cannot open the same file. But can you unmute that clientele if you can, please, Trisha? Yeah.
Kirtan, Mr. or Miss Ginny, Jinny?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr.
So,
Ginny.
Mr. Jenny, just want to know which visa, which subclass was it?
188A, sir.
188, and you got granted for 188A, then you applied for 888A visa?
No, I hadn't applied anything else. No, till yet.
So 188A was refused because of the net worth, right? Or the
Yeah.
investment bit?
Yeah.
Uh,
As they hadn't considered some of the investment, we had given the proofs also and everything.
yes, I believe residential property was not considered and the gold jewelry was not considered, right?
No,
Or any
the gold
other
jewelry and
yeah,
the gold jewelry and the investment in business.
investment, yeah, because investment in business through if the ledger was not submitted, definitely they will not consider it. I would like to actually answer your thing because it's a confidential and private matter because it's about your financials after this webinar, right?
Okay.
So I believe Rishal will be able to help or Rakesh will be able to help you out and we will have a chat after the seminar.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, good.
We will give you a call, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. So we have time for a few more questions. We have Mr. Siva Nesan, who has asked that I am Siva Nesan from Chennai. From 2014, I'm running a logistics business. In the last 4 years, 2 times I have crossed 3 crores and 2 times I have crossed 2.5 crores. I have also registered my company in Sydney. Operations, though, has not yet started. I'm keenly interested to migrate to Australia. We are a very small family. I have only one son. He is also studying BE engineering final year in Wollongong. My property value is more than 4 crores. Let me know what are the possibilities of business migration.
Unmute. Can you please unmute the client?
Yes. Kirtan, Mr. Sivanesan. Sivanesan. Mr. Sivanesan? Can you hear us, sir?
Anyways, I'll answer the question. See, the thing is, the son is studying in Wollongong already. I believe if he's completing his BE, he's almost 21 years old. So definitely, any person who's below the age of 23, actually by the time of the grant of the visa and is dependent on the father, can be considered into the application. And for that reason, I will tell Mr. like the person who has asked for it, I would say that he should consider applying for 188A immediately if he wants to move to Sydney or Wollongong ASAP. And definitely 3 crores turnover is is more than enough. If we have to go to New South Wales regional area where his son lives, which is Wollongong.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, I am Sivanesan speaking.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Just I heard that Mr. What is his name? He's in Sydney. Am I right?
Yes, Mr. Karthike.
I'm
Yeah.
Mr. Karthikeyan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you have clearly explained me. I understood.
Yeah.
But I tried last year through some normal agency. They
Yeah.
said if you are applying, maybe probably you're not getting something like that. And purposely, then they said, I got confused. I'm clearly telling you right now. If you are applying a PR,
Yeah.
the immigrant people thinking you are planning to migrate over there. That's why you are sending your son to study over there. Something like they confused me. And another
Mhm.
agent told me if you are applying, if you once get rejected, you will
Yeah.
not able to apply again. Then the PR also very difficult for your son, something like that they suggest me.
No,
That's why
definitely
I stopped my
no.
process.
Yeah.
I need a
Definitely,
good advisor.
that's
Yeah,
not
tell
the
me, sir.
scenario. Every single person is considered separate, right? And it will not affect your son's PR or anything. Can you tell me your son's age, please?
Yeah, you are right. It's 21,
21,
17/6,
right?
1999. 17/6,
Ye-
1999.
Yeah. So once we apply for the business migration application now, your son can be considered in the application, and by the time you'll receive the visa, we have to show that he's dependent upon you, like for
Okay.
the basic expenses and everything. And I believe
Okay.
we can justify it because by that time only he'll be finishing up his bachelor's,
Okay.
right? After
I've
that,
been visited. Yeah, tell me, sir.
after that, we
Hmm.
can consider once you apply for the PR, he'll be into the family unit as well, and he can also get the PR. We just have to justify the dependency. So he might have to, I believe he has plans to start his master's degree as well, right?
Okay, good. Hearing is very good, and I am so happy. But if it
I
is
believe
gone anything wrong now, what happened? So you have to check my possibilities. How many? Just you give me a guarantee. How many possibilities is that in percentage wise? 80, 70,
possibility is full on. That's why we prepare the initial assessment report. But the thing is, as everything is coming to a financial year end for Australia, I would
Okay.
suggest,
Yeah,
I would actually suggest you to actually get in contact with Rishal or Rakesh, and I can contact you after
definitely,
this webinar.
definitely,
It
sir.
will be much easier for me to explain you over the call
Yes,
because I
sir.
believe that a
Finally,
lot of disturbances are here.
yeah, okay. Finally, I would like to tell once again. I've been
Yeah.
visited more than 3 to 4 times, and I visited Parramatta, and I have contacted with a lot of agents, Tapa
Yeah.
Associates, something like that. Everybody confusing me.
No, don't worry about it. That's why we only do one visa and for one country. So we are
Okay,
pretty
sir.
much straightforward for this thing.
Great, sir.
Yes.
I'll contact
Yeah.
your officer. Thank you very much, sir. Very kind of
Thank you
you.
very
Yeah.
much. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Sivanisan.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
taken
I'll be in
your
line. It's not a problem. You can cut my call. I'll watch what are the programs going on. Okay. Yeah.
got
Proceed.
it.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I have taken your number down. We will get
Yeah.
in touch with you
Sure.
shortly. Just to also let all our viewers know that we are not a migration company. We are a business advisory company. Though migration is part of what we do, and like my colleague Karthike mentioned, that we do only Australia and only business migration as well. And why are we different from other migration companies? Is we are not trying to sell you anything. We are giving you advisory solutions because our main agenda and job, हमारा जो 70% जो हमारा काम है actually starts from the time you land in Australia. Business migration is because we understand the product very well. We are more than happy and willing to do that for you. लेकिन हमारा जो मेन काम है जब आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया में लैंड करते हो तब से स्टार्ट हो जाता है क्योंकि आपको वहां पे ऑनगोइंग सपोर्ट की जरूरत है. जो दूसरे सारे माइग्रेशन कंपनीज है वो आपको थोड़ा सा गाइडेंस देंगे, लेकिन जब जैसे ही आप वो कंट्री में वेदर इट इज ऑस्ट्रेलिया और न्यूजीलैंड और यूरोप और यूएस और कनाडा, जैसे ही वहां पे आप लैंड करोगे दे विल पुट देयर हैंड्स अप एंड से कि जी हमारा काम तो हो गया, नाउ यू आर ऑन योर ओन. And that's where most of our clients face issues over here. We conduct exploration trips as well. These exploration trips are when you come to Australia and land in Australia as well. We will provide you options where you can see your future business, your social engagement options in Australia. If you have kids, your kids schooling as well, the infrastructure over there. We will meet you personally in our office, take you through the entire business plan as well. We also have successful client testimonials which are available on our website, which you can go through and see some of the clients that have also come through us. आपका जो पैसा है, आप ही का पूरा कंट्रोल है. आपका जो घर है, your house is on your name, your business also is on your name. But main focus is to first get your initial assessment report done. You know, coming back to the first point, जहाँ पे सबसे critical है आपका assessment report करवाने के लिए. So we have time just to take a couple of more questions.
Ice cream.
Vineet Shah. Mr. Vineet Shah, Kirtan, can you unmute everyone else? My visa had been rejected in 2013. It was the skill select category. So will this hamper the business visa if filed now in 188A category, looking at my past record?
Yes, if the EOI was had a misleading statement, or the genuine application was not made for the skilled visa, then definitely a certain ban will be there for 3 years. But definitely have to see why back in the day the skilled visa request was refused. So if you can share the refusal letter, then we can have a look at it, and after that can guide you how we can take it further. If there was only expiration of something, or the certain documents were not provided, and which is why they thought that we do not believe that this person is eligible for this particular visa, then it is okay. It will not hamper anything for the business visa at all.
Great. So
Yep.
we encourage all our clients to, work in full transparency, because that's how we prefer working. The government of Australia also works in complete honesty and all transparency. If certain things have been, not gone the right way in the past, agar, पहले कुछ ठीक से हुआ नहीं है, तो as long as we let them know in advance with a reason, it should not be any issue. However, if we don't let them know, they have sources and systems that can track these, and then they feel that the businessman is coming, but he's not been honest with us, so we would not want to consider it as well. Yeah, so I think we will stop at this over here right now. I just wanted to, since we've already overpassed the time, we have everyone's contact numbers with us over here, and just to also let you all know that we will be contacting all of you. My teams will be contacting all of you next week during the week. And if you have any specific questions, please do reach out to us. You can also call me directly. I'm more than happy to assist and guide you wherever it is required as well. So thank you so much today for joining this webinar. Thank you, Karthikeya, for also answering all the technical questions that have come up as well. We will be in touch with all of you. Thanks once again. Please be safe. Good luck to all of you. Thanks once again, and we will be in touch for the next webinar 6 that's coming up.
Thanks for all. This is from 7AC. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.